What's going on, everybody? Andre Phillips for Urban Broadcast Media, and today I sit down with Ace Hood to talk about his upcoming tour stop here in Chicago, his career, and his new mixtape. Stay tuned.
Nation. Spitting nothing but facts. Fans screaming, I'm back. Legendary, I'm that. Cooking up a new batch. Guess who got a new glow? Patching in a new flow. Purifying that dope. My dog with me, Cool Joe. Everybody be calm. Everybody be calm. Everybody be calm. When I started feeling unsupported, I kind of just started maneuvering on my own, making my own moves. This was around Starvation 4. You know what I'm saying? So, I just started to pay attention more. You know what I mean? It was just more than me just jumping on tracks and me doing records and stuff like that. Once I started paying attention to the business and stuff, the business side of it, things got interesting. You know what I mean? I learned a lot. I seen different things. I learned different things, and ultimately, it kind of just steered me to want to do my thing as an independent, as a free independent artist. So that's what I decided to do.
Right. So when you say supported, who are you not feeling supported by?
My label in general, the label that I was with at that time, I felt unsupported.
Just after taking some time off, and of course you had two mixtapes in between. On your own, what was this like? Just you doing everything on your own, going into that process.
It was tough, man. It was tough, because you got wins, you got losses. You know what I'm saying? As you start, bossing up or leveling yourself up, you start to learn that more and more. As you invest more, and you start to understand how things really work, what doesn't work. So I kind of went through my trials in every aspect of my life. Yeah.
What was your writing process like, being in the studio?
The writing process, man, was quite simple, dog, because I had so much in my mind. I had so much, I still got so much in my mind, still so much that needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? So, every time I would get in the studio, man, I was just create. That was just my thing. I didn't want to have no restraints, nothing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to create under this specific content. I'm like, I need to speak how I'm feeling, what it is that I'm going through, and what it is the fans need to know, and why I've been going for so long. You know what I'm saying? So,
Gotcha. Because going into To Whom It May Concern, I was like, damn, shit, he don't need to do no interviews. He done basically said it all,
right.
Between a mixtape and an album, creating it for you.
I think that it could just be a thing of time, man, and perfection. You know what I mean? I think that's the real difference. I think on the album I really searched for expertise level. You know what I mean? I could compromise a little bit when it comes to creating a mixtape, but for me, I just think the process would be a lot different for me. You know what I mean? I would record a lot more records. You know what I'm saying? It's a different sound that I want for my album. I'm thinking live instruments. So that takes time to be able to put all that together. So I think that's what's the difference between creating a mixtape and an album is the fact that time. You need time to create this masterpiece. Not saying that you don't need it for this one too, but a mixtape you can it's free for all. You can just create a bunch of records and put your concept together, and that's what you have. As opposed to creating something that's it's legendary. It takes a little more time. So.
I feel. You seem a lot calmer.
Oh, absolutely.
You seem a lot calmer. You seem a lot calmer. Yeah. Give me 10 years ago, Ace Hood, 2007, 2008.
I was out you.
I know.
Yeah, I was out you.
I was there.
Saying, moving around, I was out here. I was happy to have money. I was young. I was getting to it. I was taking care of my family. I had the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here running around. I had the women. We had it all.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But you grow up. You know what I'm saying? You start to evaluate things and really start to understand what's important to you in your life. Mm-hmm. What's gonna really matter when it's all said and done. What matters now and what's gonna matter in the long term. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And for that, I just grew up fast because I took on the responsibility as a man at a young age.
So you needed you really needed peace of mind.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Right. For me to be able to do what for me to be able to live life at its highest potential for me, like I need to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the main key. Was like, man, you know what? Let me just. I had so many other things outside that I needed to handle outside of music, but when I actually got those things right, it was like it made my music that much more greater. It made it that much more genuine too. So.
Definitely. So I'm assuming it's a lot easier for you to say no.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So you know, I'm seeing on Instagram, you know, you done took on a whole new lifestyle. Just describe to me your family, like the balance that you have, you know, now between juggling your career and with your partner, as you said, right?
Yeah, my partner.
So I got a question. How come you say partner, not traditionally girlfriend, boyfriend?
Because I take a step, she take a step. I mean, not even. We take steps together. Like, you know what I mean? There is no decision that's made without her knowing about it. There is no decision made without me knowing about it. Like, you know what I mean? And I just think that the relationship is so much different from a partnership because you got to learn to not only like compromise, but to be able to understand a full human being, like, you know, larger than just sex and all this other stuff. Like, it's a lot that comes with that. So when I say my partner, I mean mentally, spiritually, physically, we on the same trail, on the same path. We communicate everything. We're transparent about everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that forces you to be, you know, be a man at that point too. You know, not many people can go through with it. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work. You know, it takes a lot of understanding. It takes a lot of communication. So I say partner in that position because it's not just we building a relationship. It's like, nah, it's just understanding our frequencies, our love languages, our everything to help us be able to prosper in a relationship. So yeah, that's my partner, man. That's my dog, my homie, man. You know what I mean? You know when Braun them going to court and they about to play and they homie up and they got their hand shake. That's me and Mike. That's me and my lady, dog. Yeah.
I feel it. So, give me an average day for any day when you're on tour. What does that day consist of for you?
An average day on tour?
Yeah. Today don't seem like it's hectic.
Well, not as hectic. But usually, you know, we wake up. Well, first of all, we going to sleep at like 8, 9 in the morning. You know what I mean? Sometimes it might be 11 in the morning. Sometimes, you know, we smoked out. You know what I mean? We vibing. I'm writing music. I got about 30 records I recorded on the road. But it's just a work environment, very fun environment, very lighthearted environment. You know, new experiences, new vibes, new energy. You know what I mean?
Gym, you doing the yoga?
You doing the gym? Yeah.
Every day?
We got well, my schedule has been a little off balance. I've been out the gym 2 days now. You know what I mean? Which I need to get in sometime tonight. But it's been, you know, it's tough, you know, because you get lack of sleep. You know what I mean? You don't get the greatest foods and nothing like that because you're traveling and bus got to stop at a certain time. There's all rules and restrictions and shit like that. But you do your best to try to balance it. Until I get a meal, I try to have me something fresh, some good fish, some fresh chicken, something nice, good meal, bang out the gym.
You been to Harrah's yet?
Of course, no. I've been there before though, but I haven't been since I've been out here.
Okay.
Yeah. But I had Giorgio's.
Giorgio's, I think.
Giorgio's?
Yeah.
Yeah, Giorgio's the pizza spot.
Or something like that.
Giordano.
Giordano.
It is it's like, either one of the names, it's one of them.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Fire. You dig? So, you did.
Yeah, deep dish and thin crust.
Yeah, deep
We
dish.
did the deep dish.
Upside down or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had deep dish the first time 1 year ago.
Word.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it out because it was like, I'm used to thin crust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thick. I said that too is
That shit
good.
heavy.
So,
It's good though.
Yeah, it was dope. What's your plans for Christmas?
Time with the family. You know what I mean? I'm going to go pick up my babies, bring them back down. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna be excited. We got the new crib back in Florida, so they gonna be excited about that, seeing their new room. So it's about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that though too.
Definitely. So, going into 2018, what can we expect?
Just expect me to put my best foot forward in anything that I do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want nobody to have any unrealistic expectations about me. I just know that 2018, I'm going hard, man. I'm going like for everything that I feel like I've been owed, for everything that I felt like I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the most humble, most disciplined, most focused, most understanding, most open-minded, most legendary, most integrity-infested way possible. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we just gonna we're gonna do it with a smile on our face and love in our heart, dog. We good. We blessed.
I feel it. Well, I appreciate you for taking the time.
Love.
Sit down and do this interview with me. And yeah, that's about it.